Hello everyone, welcome to my new series How to Design Text Template in Resolve using Fusion tab. And this is chapter number 4, Modifiers in Text Plus tool. So let's move into Resolve. So to create new Fusion composition, I have to right click over here and new composition. Modifiers, I just give that particular composition a name, modifier. I just create it. Now to open this composition in Fusion tab, I have to just double click on it. Okay, and to create text plus tool, I just click over here. I just drag my tool on viewer. Now in chapter number 3, I already show you the basic attribute of text plus tool. Now today we mainly focus on modifier, and that is very important topic to design templates. So to understand modifier, we mainly focus on this area, style text. Okay, so if I click over here and I write like modifiers. Now here, before we move on to modifier, I'll show you some good attribute of this style text. So I just, for example, I click over here and I animate this style text property. Now I move on timeline and here I write like in text plus. So now you see, you can animate the content of this style text. So I just right click over here, remove text plus style text, and here I just write text plus. Now if you want to apply any modifier, you have to just right click over here and you can see the bunch of modifier is available over here, like time code, text timer, text Scramble, followers, comp name, character labeling, and animation that we already see by clicking this thing. So my mainly focus in this character label, styling, followers, and text Scramble, because this is very basic. If I click on that comp name thing, you can see the comp name over here, or you can say the text timer. For example, if I click over here on text timer, so to apply this particular thing, I just click over here and now you see, now that particular modifier text timer is applied on this style text. Now to see that attribute of that particular modifier, you have to move on modifier tab. Now you can see the attribute of that particular modifier. Now here, if I play something, if I play on timeline, you can't see anything. So to see this text timer, you have to click on this start, and now you see it run on real time. Okay, so basically through this modifier you can make a countdown, a timer, or clock. Okay, this is quite useful for on-screen real-time display or to burn in the creation time of a frame into the picture. Okay, so I'm not big fan of this right now to design text template. So I just come over here, I just press Ctrl Z. Okay, same way, if I right click over here and time code, I go to modifier. Now it work based on your composition timeline. You can see and you can change something. For example, if I want to start my start like this, you can set the frame per second, you can set drop frame. If you using some floating frame rate like 29.97 and all the stuff, you can deactivate some attribute or whatever. So this is very basic modifiers. Now I click over here and I talk about text scramble modifier. So I just click on that particular modifier and now I go to modifier. So if I play my timeline, it doesn't affect anything. So to apply the impact of that particular modifier, you have to change the randomness. For example, if I randomize 1, now you see it give me some random number. So basically what scramble modifier did is it scramble the text around, randomly replacing the characters with other from a user defined set. So where is my user defined set? This is over here. Okay, so if you see right now, you can get small letter, capital letter, number and all those stuff instead of your main text. So now if I remove my numbers and small alphabets, now you see I can get only capital letter. Now if you reduce the randomness, you can see some main text like M, E and all the stuff can't change. So if you want to change the whole set, you have to set the randomness to 1. Now if I change it to maybe 0 and 1, and now you see. So right now, so here's some more option like don't change space. So the space is exited over here. So if I click over here, so if I deactivate this thing, now instead of that particular space, it generate that particular one of the character in my set. So I just click over here. If you don't want animation, you just uncheck this particular attribute, and now you see. So again I just right click over here, remove text scramble modifier, and again I write some text. Now if you want to select particular text, you just drag like this, and now you see this green area. If I click over here, I just uncheck underlay, you can see easily. So this is my selected text. Now if I change the font face, like I apply this, but that particular change apply on all content of my text plus tool. But what I want to do is that particular change apply only in this particular text. So what I have to do for that particular task, you have one modifier, and that is character level styling. So I just apply this modifier on the style text, and I just go to modifier tab. Now I select this modifiers, and you can see you activate that font and all those stuff. So if I change, okay, even you can change the size, you can change the color, you can apply some shadow and all those stuff on this modifier. Okay, so this is very useful modifier, so you can change text in single tool. So I just remove these things. Now we move on to a very important modifier, and that is follower. So I just apply follower. Now I go to modify tab, and the first tab in this follower is time. So we will discuss these things in depth, but before that I'll show you something very important for this particular modifier. So for example, if I move into transform and I just go to rotation, and now I want to rotate my Z, and you see there is nothing change on my viewer. So basically the fundamental rule of this modifier is, if you want to change anything, you have to animate that particular property. So I just click over here, for example, and if now I change the thing, you can see, okay. Now I move on to 0. I apply animation on Z rotation. Now I change my timeline to 16 and I apply minus 360. Now you see the whole contain animate. So what's the new in this? So here if I go to timing, okay, so right now my range is all character. So whatever animation I apply on this or this or this, anything, okay, or any property that I animated, that apply on all character. So right now order is left to right, but you can see that apply on all text. So for that, to see the impact of this order, you have to apply delay. This is frame delays. For example, I apply delay of 5 frame. So what happened, that you apply that animation that start from left to right. So it start over here, here, and next character will start after 5 delay. So now if I play the thing, okay, if I decrease the delay, for example 3 or 2, whatever, now you see if I change it to right to left, so first of all I show you that order thing. Now I click over here, inside out, so see, inside to out impact, this is outside to in impact. Random but 1 by 1. So random but 1 by 1. That after 3 it apply some random number and start. Now completely random. So maybe at a time, see, 2 character start, now 3, 4 or whatever. So random. There is no particular specification that 1 character, 2 character. So it give you some random animation on this. Okay, now manual curve. Okay, so what you have to do, you can select the character or set of character and you can set the delay manually. So it give you the freedom to set your character order. Okay, so for example, how you use this thing? So first of all, you have to select that particular character. For example, I select this character. Okay, and first of all, you have to animate this particular property. As I already mentioned you that without applying animation, you can't do anything, or you can't get the reflection of that particular property. So now for example, I want to start this particular thing on 0th frame. So I just, this is delay value and I set it to 0, and you have to click on this. So set first selected character delay. Okay, now I want this second character, and I want that this particular delay is maybe 1 frame, and I just click on this. So now on 0 and first. Okay, so whatever you not applied, it start with this particular character. Now if I select this thing, okay, and I apply delay to 2, set 2, apply this 4 character, apply delay 3, set first selected character, I apply this 4 and set first selected character delay. Now you see, now if I select this thing and I apply delay to 5 and set selected, now you see it start on 5th number frame. Now if you feel that, you can set it to 20 number frame. Now till 20 it doesn't work, and that particular thing completed on 19th number frame. Okay, so this will give you some good control over delay on your animation. Okay, now again set it to left to right. Now delay type between each character, you can set it to between first and last character. So whatever you did set delay, for example 10, so it between this and this character. So now you see on 10th number frame last character is started. So I just set it to between each character. Now here you have character range. Okay, so you can, if you applies like first character is 0 and last character is 5, so now it apply only the first 5 character, that particular animation or delay on all the stuff. Now if I set it to 6 and 10, so 6 to 10 number range will affect of this particular modifier. Okay, so through this modifier you can design so many good animation. I just show you some example. For example, I go to shading and I animate color group and move on to 16 number frame, and I change the color to red. Now you see even you give some good animation, like on 16 number frame I animate the opacity, for example 1, and on start it's 0. So right now no character, and now if I play the thing, Even you can change the size, softness and everything, whatever you want. For example, I set it to XY0, here 10, 10, like this. When you can set the size, so this is the basic introduction of modifier in TextPlus tool. So see you in next chapter.